nsogbu anọghọ aga m adọbiri ya ngụgụla aka aga onye ọma gị gara ntị n'ihi na ọchịagha n'ikuku kembụ chi nọ nso ụba nọ nso nkwa aweela o nwere oji rimkpa oji bịa mana tupu m anabanya gị n'ọkwa shi n'aka ndị Igbo Stars Club of Nigeria agụọla m ya n'oge gara aga mana o nwere ihe mma agbakweghị ahụ aga m agụ Igbula aka n'asụsụ bekee. With heavy heart but total submission to Almighty God, we, the entire family of Elder Michael Okwaranwamba of Umezuohia in Wahala kindred Okugo, Awalase Oga in Agwata local government area, regret to announce the untimely passing on to glory of our beloved son, husband, father, brother, cousin, and the Igbo Stars group regrets to announce the passing of their chief provost, Mr. Ogechukwu Chukwuwike Nwamba, aka Nwatamari Hechereya, aged 42, who died on 13th August 2025. Burial arrangements, Christian wake-up Friday, 10th October at his father's compound. Body leaves mortuary on Saturday, 11th October 2025 at 9 a.m. in a motorcade to his hometown, Oko Ugu, Awalase Oga, lying in state in his father's compound at 10 a.m. Church service time 12 p.m. in his father's compound, conducted by St. Joseph's Anglican Church, Awalase Oga. Interment 1 p.m. This is signed by members of the Igbo Stars Club of Nigeria, Chief Akajugo 1, Chijoko Kereke, President, Ugo Mba, Secretary, Sunday Jidelum, Welfare Chairman, Levis Albert, Welfare Secretary, Chidebere Amadi, PRO, Ifeanyi Ajasigwe, Welfare Treasurer. Burial date, remember, is on Saturday, 11th October 2025, time 7 a.m. Every member of Igbo Stars Club of Nigeria is expected to be at Igbo Oluchi's shop at 7 a.m. prompt for onward movement to Oga for the burial of the chief provost of the club, Igbo Ogechukwu Nwamba. Oh, ya walk one ago alamiacha. Ekelela mdo.
Ngolo tere kwa.
Otegwe no him ka. Otegwe. Na figure na ife.
Owo ebere ihe. Owo ebere ihe. Ana agbagharị.
Eji n'elu ihe re no
mmanwu ne.
Nwere ha ọzọ.
Ye o.
No. Agakwa na arị. Ogbula ka aga m achọ ma ha iji bịa n'ụbọchị taa.
Onwe ihe ọdọ kwuru bịa ịba na ihe dịka izuụka ole na ole gara aga anọkwa m nga kwuo okwu ihe gbasara pati anyị wụ African Democratic Congress ADC na kpeshi mega harmonization. Ekwuru m mgbe ahụ shi na tupu nna anyị ukwu onye isi oche otu pati anyị wụrụ afụ nwosu ahand ya over to David Mark. Enwere ihe emere akpọrọ template for integration. That's bag shinaba nde ba aga na party anyị wụ African Democratic Congress ADC. Ede hajigharịa constitution ADC so that ka onwe ike ma accommodate nde ba aga. And according to the constitution of ADC and the template for integration, nda kpọrọ aha ba aga no political parties, political interests. Nde chọrọ ịba na ADC as coalition partners. Ihe na akpọ ha nde ba aga na party anyị coalition partners ka akpọga ha. Anyị nwere ndị apụga, enwere ndị PDP, enwere ndị Labour, enwere ndị PPR, enwere ndị APC, enwere ndị party iche iche ba agano na otu party African Democratic Congress. And then of course the template ewefọkara the very clear in the sense that always you could know bataga but aga enye tokwa no position aga ha sida no bataga ka no woro ndị nọ na-azụ yes member aga enye no position aga enwekwa ọkwa ndị aga enye unu. So the template for integration, from template for integration 3.1, all persons being considered for membership of the leadership teams and any committee shall first establish their membership by formal registration and obtaining party membership cards. Before again, anabataga so onye party I buy one card ubu. Ige abarela card from your ward. Register from your ward. And I consider maziage mage position. Position. And before then, again with formal resignation from Ebo Ulisha Aga. They resign Amani Wuhonye party repa. So that can happen because solar party problem, not the nihu. Now, 3.2 of the template for integration in Constitution ADC. In all cases, integration of members of the coalition as well as other new joiners with the existing ADC structures shall be strictly in line with the provisions of the extant ADC constitution. Niho wula ageme mandeba agohoro mandena no no ge follow gene okporo iwu otu party ADC. Now, come gazia to ihe koga achicha n'Imo State. Can go potagodi here before me hende koga achicha n'Imo State. And 3.4 under the template for integration, all vacancies in the existing working and executive committees shall be filled equitably amongst all the tendencies in the coalition and constitution, NEC resolutions, and operational guidelines. Or see, equitably. Equitably wo mhatanga. Ndeba aga ndena no ekemokwa oga wonene mhatanga. Now, before this template now, they said, but standard and the formula eji ashi aga 30 for ADC ndena no, then 70 for ndemenene ndeba aga. Now, 3.5 for she, where officers resign voluntarily of transition. Also, ndeja ka ha gba arụkwaghị m. Amami na agota. Because even Imo State, I want a state working committee. I want the local government. So, ADC which are positions, chairman, secretary, treasurer. Where no working or executive committee exists at any level, the leadership team shall operate in committee status for purposes of execution of the TOR, real terms of reference. 3.8, in any situation of doubt and or uncertainty on the implementation of the terms of reference or these guidelines, clarification shall be sought from the higher hierarchy. Now, let him puga. Mbabra Imo State. Anye kumoku harmonization. Positions. And one woman I am interested in the position. But I am interested in accommodating the old ADC members. We call them DNA ADC. Yeah, ADC. So I am just interested in making sure that but unfortunately for us in Imo State, but in Imo State, you all about Imo State. I done again very low to onye gashi ni aga won na mo. Ma onye gashi na we awo ekuchogu. Unfortunately, in Imo State ADC today, as I'm talking to you today, MN inaugurate the state working committee. Onwehu onye ADC nobu na state working committee retain except the state chairman. And the retention of the state chairman, Professor Okroma, no Abuja, Shirongu, no Ganonga, or F. Akopochala, or S. Akopora. Before, I was a deputy ADC deputy state chairman, and we're secretary, and we're FISEC, and we're woman leader, and we're youth leader. But Akopochalanda ni le why. Onwe retain Ruwonya ADC, except the state chairman. Onwe ADC. Not a state working committee now. As inaugurated. onye ADC. Akụpụchara ha lubacha ha niile ọhịa. The only person nọ ga the state chairman wụkwana onye ọnọ ya nga ahụ si Abuja. Ama m na-aghọta because mgbe the national chairman pụga ya gwa David Mark si hapụrụ ya onye nke Imo State, this chairman of Imo State. Ama m na-aghọta ọ bụla ihe o ji nọrọ nga ahụ ma ya ma ọ pụrụ apụ. Now anyị asị oke nsogbu anọ ka anyị manage menụ kpa ahụ ka elewezie n'ụkpa a ga-echi eme other positions. Eme zonal esco of the party. Onye ADC nọ n'Ọkaigwe zone akụpụrụ ya. Onye ADC nọ Olu zone akụpụrụ ya. Onye ADC nọ Owerri zone akụpụrụ ya. And ndị niile tige nga who from a particular group a na-akpọ Uzodinma. Ọwụ dị na ọwụ mebi na abịara chịkọta ya ọnụ asị na ọwụ ndị APC, ndị Apụga, ndị LP, ndị dis. 85 to 90% of ndị make up state working executive members of the ADC who Uzodinma. The same thing na zona. The same thing na zona. Ama bi na gote be meje. Now, anyị asịkwa oke ngwa nsogbu anọ ka ifesizie local government. Mana mo nwere ihe a ga-enye ndị ADC. As I'm talking to you today, MN inaugurate 27 LGA chairmen. Ha niile Uzodinma. Onweghị onye ADC. Onweghị onye ADC ahụrụ dị competent enough. Onweghị onye ADC ahụrụ nwere capacity. Onweghị onye ADC uburu chairman. Asị oke ngwa ka e follow godi 30/70. Ka e follow at least n'ime 27 nna na-enye ndị ADC ọrụgodi 10. Unu enye ndị ADC 10 local government na were no 17 local government. But n'ime ihe a niile onweghị onye ADC ahụrụ dị competent enough to be a local government chairman of the party or even to be the secretary of the party. Am I na-aghọta? One or two or three of ndị local government chairmen. I think onye nke Ọkaigwe ama menyere treasurer. Onye nke Osu ama menyere FinSec. Onye nke that's ndị nke kwere ekwe to stay. Ewere ụmụ ihe nderi anya nye ha. None of them g any important position. So as I'm talking to you today, Imo ADC, which I can refer to Nkenu Blaka, rebuild ADC. Yes, I can call them. Yes, I can call them rebuild ADC because they are the people. They are not. No, DNA ADC. So as I'm talking to you today, Imo State ADC is split into two, into rebuild ADC and the real ADC members. So it's split here into two now. And it's going to cause a huge problem in the party. Nobody is talking about it. And the problem, all this while I have been keeping quiet. I've been keeping, even mbitolu kem. I lori akoko. Because when they should review that bata, they were thinking they are more popular than Nonsonkwa in Mbitolu. They are more popular than Nonsonkwa, they have grassroots. But I will say, kai putade na woru ubi kwa na line. Asi them Mbitolu ngwa, lekwe Nonsonkwa, lekwe onye eke, ugodi no na line na azu. Kai me ya physical. Camera, yes, I optional A4. Camera no na nnu niile, ndị akwụ ndị nọ na Mbitolu, camera onye ndị Mbitolu ga-akwụ dị n'azụ. So the entire process was a sham. Rebuild Igbo has succeeded in hijacking the ADC and turning it into rebuild ADC. Because as it stands today, the main DNA ADC, they are still on ground. They are still holding their positions, and nobody is taking their positions away from them. And we are also planning other things. Because we have said it. You people cannot come into a party and suddenly onye be capable to hold a position in that party. Like I told you, even I have said it. Obrugo didn't know na year 2027 though. No would know ihe game no so kwa bia die. No de ama lugido go aluro nishi. That our people, the real ADC members, should not be dislodged. You cannot just pack them and throw it inside a dustbin. They have been there. Some of them have been calling meetings with the regular resources. If a bit in a patch of Webre, Ntagis or not is also our hall gave one hall. So I'm so in a bobby to Webre. So how can you just come in and say none of them have capacity? How can you just come in and say none of them have the ability to win an election? How can you just come in and say none of them can do this or none of them is popular, none of them you just came in. Not that you came from a party, you came with a structure. You came with a structure. You know? And when we talk of structure, Obrun highlighted the template of integration of ADC. This coalition does not recognize structure. Parties. Coalition parties. So, but unfortunately, this thing is not a constitution ADC. No, inside the template, which how I know when Haji. You didn't even respect the 30/70 that the party said this is the formula for sharing. Yende ADC 30% in every position. Yende ADC 30%. Then the parties in those who share 70. Oloto shedegika in a same society. Nde se na hachori win election. Nde se na hachori chopo APC. With this mentality, winner takes it all. Hijacking the party. Is this the mentality to win an election? What is the signal you are sending to Ndimo? Well, let's say I send again to Ndimo. Abraham has said, "Otu she play politics. I will to play politics. I play politics of transparency. I play politics of inclusiveness. You cannot say you are you she's a shibata. Always anyone. Wunde no na party. Wuzin den no na ashi. Bia na ishin na ebe no gehi. Amamira bia no landlord nwo yo. Tenant she ba. Because if there is no ADC, there will be no coalition. If there is no ADC, there will be no coalition. Obruna review the emo. That they think they have the capability to do this. Why didn't they register Rebuild Igbo as a political party? As is when rebuild the political party, but rebuild the structural whatever. Hey, when their own party. I'm not here will rebuild the party. If they say that they have the capacity, they have the, it is sending very wrong signal. It is sending very and. Unfortunately for them, they come into a party where Nonsonkwa is a leader. And they think they can do this kind of thing in a party that Nonsonkwa Jizo House of Rep. Kwoso, Mimie, Bagari Ambitolo, Bagari Ike Duru. Easy to fight for election, contest for election is not easy. Una si udi ka nokwela this guy ugu. Kurokwenu makia respect ya kwani he constitution ADC kwuru. Nna abia in every local government rebuild. In every ward rebuild. In every this thing. It can be told una muna ha loga lurucha ya na ki he dio. Yes. Muna ha loga can be told loga you know that is this mentality some of them comes with. Mentality okwano onye. Onye ukanoge onye woge ukwado onye na politics he chefie na owo bere nshile emebi ike na owo elele anwu ite ya agbonyu oku o ihe ha chefu. And this time around it is time for ndị Imo to see the rebuild Imo for who they are. It is time for ndị Imo to start having a rethink, because many people are there aware, and it is me. Probably God planted me now at this particular moment. If my oromu expose. So when you kaya urubu aka ihe njiri no na ADC jire fota. If they don't have a single atom of respect, single atom of regard, fonde no na ADC. Nna batale ha n'ime chupushia were nde rebuild majucha na every position. They came way better on our WhatsApp group, and they reviewed better. They came there, they removed everybody. They reviewed better on our WhatsApp group. ADC used for years. Old WhatsApp group, I know email, state WhatsApp group, I know. Come on. Better they can reviewed. Meha admin, Habianga, Le Onyola, where she cha.
I hate the queen.
No, I'm telling you now. Lonyola, where she cha, where she wep. Mepezie ke ha we official ama me na what ebe meje so man elekwa ihe nda I wasn't worried. I was thinking probably na abiazia ni ihe basara LGA, then they will now follow the formula for the sharing, but unfortunately it wasn't like that. So they inaugurated the 27 LGA chairmen, all of them rebuilt. Onye ADC DNA Nonga out of 27 otu mkpụrụ onye nyere onye ADC
mana mahini na-emega epa elekwara ha anya na constitution o wee ji hima party
my dear gịnị mere eleho ha anya mgbe I gara meeting ndị anyị nọ na-aga for this harmonization. This thing ejimie I have been reading it in their very before. They know, they tell you and here no she hapugodi ike akoga she hapugodi ebe ama me na wata she hapugodi ebe ka na hapuri afọ. This is the template, this is the laid down guideline share position na the new ADC arrangement. The constitution and the template keep saying existing structures. The constitution and the template keep saying existing ADC structures. But unfortunately in Imo, they came to them. There is no existing structure in ADC. Therefore, even this template, a place, local government or a state, ADC. Now, everything should be shared equitably
among the political parties.
But here in Imo State, it was a hijack. And this hijack is not going down well with Nderi Kanye with DNA ADC. And all the maka ihe na-eme so that can Igbo na-ahụ. So that can Igbo mana that if somebody says he is coming to be your governor, or somebody says he's coming to rebuild you, unu ga-ahụ n'ụkpa the rebuild shariga. The rebuild ahụ is a hijack. They have hijacked Igbo ADC, and unfortunately, the real ADC members are still intact. Wow. I assure you, the real ADC member our party. Yeah, party. So Anyaga quick and outside Abia maybe party. So the real DNA ADC members are still intact, holding their meetings, holding their ground, and following the constitution of ADC. Now, when we hear go put last thing the net was zero.
But no one now. Ima udi mmadụ nwere ike na-emehie kpọbe ya ndị ọyọ n'ọkpọla meeting chengwa bịakwala na ịhaji ha ahaji nwena mma imere dị ha.
Ị ga-aghọta ima ụmụrụ otu some people should play against politics. They say you don't have capacity. When they say who are you? They do it with pride. They do it na ha batala na ha chofulagi. They do it no di igemekwe no gene. They do it anyabela no shiuno wo anyabela no shiuno. That is their mentality. But unfortunately, that mentality will cost them a whole lot of things. Because by the time this thing continues to happen, Ndi Imo, when the electorates will be seeing them for who they are. Aso hodanya. Ado hodojo. She party ukwa party non so kwa o. Kai mana kwa no pa ise mi o. 30% ADC. Ye kwa no hiyo. Now, ọwụrụ na unu batara dịka ndị rebuild shi 30% ADC. Were no ngwa ma rebuild ma were wenu 70%. Anyị no n'aka hinwe problem. Anyị no n'aka hinwe nsogbu. So ihe anyị zọgawu 30% ADC. Unu enye ha anya. Na-erie thank you very much. Na-erie
Thank you.
Na-erie thank you. Na-erie kwe very much. Now party ADC kind on email. So that is just the reason why I am here. And by Sunday we are going to hold a meeting, strategic meeting. Although was my support group anyway, support group on Sunday. We're going to hold a meeting on Sunday na number 1 MCC road. Ndị niile wụ nso kwa supporters. Even ọ bụrụ na ị lọvụrụ nso kwa come to that meeting. Yes, onye ọbụla hụrụ nso kwa n'anya bịa that meeting na Ala Igbo Plaza number 1 MCC road. Nso kwa supporters will be there, nso kwa lovers will be there. Ndị niile chọrọ ihe ọma maka Imo State will be there because we are going to make a very powerful declaration.
Okay. Okay, me ku ka phone na ring la no ngwa anya nwo ohere no. Ele onye kpọga anyị bọla chi.
Senior Comrade Linus Duru, Unezan Ogwala, the member no, Imo State, Nigeria.
Ndewo. I remember Japan.
Mune, ndewo. Magwarage.
Onwere mkpu ị ga-eti iji hụ na ị nọ na system. Iwe. This is my part to you.
Oh, the mangune.
Okay, I just record them panisha. Hello, Nyanonga. There one.
Yeah, Mune Pra. There one.
I said, I'm Joa. Nde Hogam Mato. Ebi kike hachi Oshina Party Constitution or National Committee ka hachi motachi eji lelende no seko saha mwande ohuru bata ebi kike hachi ko tawuru unu mene ka ndị isi mara unu otisi kwute ya na onye ke chairman Imo State na si na onye ke agwa David Mark ide ya na akụpụla ya akụpụ
otu aka
ebe ike ndị echi ọwụ ndị Abuja akụpụga ka ọwụ ike chi na eluigwe akụpụga ndị
a normally ekwesịrị dissolve ọ bụrụ na a chọrọ dissolve ọnụ both states, local government, ward and but onwe ka dissolve. That is why it's with this template. So onwe he bi ike hashi. Ha megieshi una gebe ha gene. Ha megieshi after all ADC onwe here ka ADC. Ama be na ghọta. So owu ịbịa n'ụlọ mmadụ ga anarị ya ihe n'ike. Nọrọkwa n'elu eshi ya ị ga-eme gene. And them man such an action ọ na-emebi ihe. Ọ na-emebi ihe. If you are not doing it well and people are complaining, without following the template for integration, which is enshrined in the constitution of the party. Not just be a horror. I mean, I got a by the leaders, if you leaders, if you hear Jiraka horror chairman, Jiraka horror fintech, Jiraka horror treasurer. At the end of the day, plan on how much Jiraka horror at this position. Mbage mezi primaries, hair list. They will set the list to the highest bidder. Or their plan. So Hana Tigegi as chairman, Tigegi, or Hawa Kiga Menene, Kiga Gent. So that at the end of the day, when the time comes for primaries, a teacher and the delegate, Gina Biazia, Chizoye, Hasigi, Ige with 100 million, or 500 million, Kenyegi list, Yegi delegate. And again, they repeal them again here to block every other Guba aspirant. Because Gichi is a governor now, but I will not rebuild. You will not be interested again now. Gichi is a house of rep, house of senate, Moya, Batama, who need any rebuild. But they let her list in the Hagen ticket. Because all Wunde Kehano na position, Wundega delegate. And we are saying no. Oh, Mona Halloumi, Agama Lotake, Agama Lotake, but what of others? Can you back and cause one? I'm not going to be major. You see, I just say why now? I be Imo State now. Oh, now you to Gazo governor under ADC. Mana you to can get primary under ADC. But get primary for governorship. Mba. I got me. That is why the meeting on Sunday is very important. Like andeni ne hono no so kwa nanya. Ndeni ne yes. No so kwa hime gari anyemma. And we are ready to follow you. We need emerging leaders. We need leaders that are transparent. Leaders that can carry people along. All we have from Imo State. Anya chohunde selfish leaders. All we have in Imo State today. ewelụkwa ọ ya na-ebute nsogbu
somehow nwanne isikpa ọrịa onye ọma mana ka o si dị kịta anyị ga-adọbiri ya nga mbiachi agha echi ọzọ anyị apalighịkwa n'ihi na a ga-akpata
date wụnụ Sunday number 1 Awibe Plaza number 1 FCC Road sorry Awibe Plaza time 3 o'clock Sunday 3 o'clock
nneje ndị niile n'ọsọ nkwakpọrọ oku nneje zana ya makpa eji eme ihe ka ya mma ekelela m gị